following message is being transmitted at the request of the San Jose Sheriff's Office. Multiple 911 calls about ball-shaped creatures in downtown San Jose have been received. If you see a creature matching these descriptions, remain calm, call 911 immediately, and inform them of your location. Tune into local media outlets for more information.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the San Jose Emergency Management. The ball-shaped creatures are confirmed to be acting homicidal and animalistic towards civilians. These creatures have no pupils and are described to be ball-shaped with a flag on them. The San Jose Police Department has failed to contain these creatures. Due to this, all civilians are required to shelter in place. To shelter in place, close and lock all windows and doors to create a better seal. Turn off the heater or air conditioner. Make sure the fireplace damper and all ventilation fans are closed. Do not attempt to pick up your relatives from schools, airports, nursing homes, or businesses, as these places have their own emergency procedures. Stay tuned to local media outlets for more information.
The civil authorities have issued a civil emergency message for Santa Clara, effective until unknown p.m. PST. The following message is being transmitted at the request of local authorities. The creatures have begun to leave the area, making it somewhat safe. However, many roads are impassable and most buildings have been destroyed or collapsed. Due to this, all residents are required to continue sheltering in place for the time being.
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Alameda County Sheriff's Office. There have been reports of creatures known as Countryballs flooding into Alameda County from Santa Clara. These creatures are also very aggressive and should be avoided at all costs. These creatures are described to be ball-shaped with a flag on them. To ensure your safety, shelter in place immediately. Close and lock all windows, close the ventilation, and turn off any heaters or air conditioners. Lock all doors and windows and go to the most central part of your home. If you spot a creature, take shelter immediately and hide. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio, or media outlets for more information.
Immediate evacuation order for all of California. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services. New information regarding recent events were found. These Countryballs
civil authorities have issued a civil danger warning for the following counties/areas. Might, effective until further notice. An hour after the Californian border collapsed, many Countryballs began entering Monmouth County. Due to the danger these creatures pose, all residents are required to shelter in place. Close all blinds, barricade all entrances, and do not go outside until an all clear is given. The Monmouth Police Department was already overrun in the western portions of Monmouth just 15 minutes ago. For more information regarding this situation, go to www.monmouth.gov/countryballs-emergency.
Look at this guy. He's really working hard. You know what he'll get? Muscle pain. You know what he...
The following message is being transmitted at the request of the U.S. Pacific Fleet. A ball-shaped creature with rectangular limbs has been spotted attacking boats in your area. Evacuate the ward area immediately and do not return until the all-clear is given. If evacuation is not possible, do not approach or attempt or attack the creature. Remain indoors if you are unable to leave, and ensure all windows and doors are securely closed and locked. Emergency services in the Navy are working to contain the situation and will provide updates as soon as possible. Stay calm and prioritize your safety. Keep communication devices charged and stay tuned to local media outlets and internet sources for further information.
This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air providing news and information to the public in assigned areas. This is King 5. We will continue to serve the Seattle area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to stations providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Seattle area. Do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification.
Mortgages renew, fixed rates renew for next coming years, that's where that shock hits. So that's why there's so much of a land.
event type is civil. Local reports have indicated that Countryballs were seen within the province of Ontario. These Countryballs were confirmed to originate from San Jose. These creatures pose a grave danger to civilian safety. Please take shelter immediately and remain until the all-clear is given.
Le type d'événement est civil. Des rapports locaux ont indiqué que des ballons country ont été vus dans la province de l'Ontario. Il a été confirmé que ces countryballs provenaient de San Jose. Ces créatures représentent un grave danger pour la sécurité des civils. Veuillez vous abriter immédiatement et rester jusqu'à ce que le feu vert soit donné.
Between what happens.
Though Canadian consumer spending has been strong, some may be starting to get the message.
Like I used to go watch Raptors maybe like 3 or 4 times a year.
Recent reports, the Countryballs launched an attack in southern Oregon after occupying California. The aggressive entities, often linked to Countryballs, began their attack in San Jose, California, and have now gone into Oregon. Before the Countryball invasion began, they were previously known for their offensive online comics, and it began in 2009 to make fun of a troll user named Woyak. The internet forum this started on was called crouchin.net, before spreading to the rest of the internet. The Countryballs moved quickly from San Jose into the Portland area, destroying and occupying large swaths of California. Reports indicate major damage to infrastructure, with numerous buildings and vehicles destroyed. At this point, federal agencies, including the Department of Homeland Security, have yet to release a statement regarding the Countryball uprising. However, that may change in the coming hours. The origin of these Countryballs and the reasons behind their aggression are unknown at this time. Researchers and analysts are working to gather more information and create strategies to counter the ongoing threat. Further updates will be provided as the situation develops. For now, music will be played shortly.
I walk a lonely road.
Feels like a dream, feels like magic. Now I believe I can have it. Ooh, ooh, tell me.
The civil authorities have issued a civil emergency message for the following counties or areas. Siskiyou, California. Effective until 5:32 p.m. PST, 6/20/24. A civil emergency for your local area has been declared. According to an influx of 911 calls, a ball-shaped entity that was reported to look similar to Skinner County, Sweden was reported in the Siskiyou area. This entity was confirmed to be able to trigger volcanic eruptions with its mine. However, it is currently not known at this time how the entity is able to do so. Due to the threat that this entity poses, all residents are requested to keep up to date with local news and instructions. A voluntary evacuation order has been declared for anyone within a 75-mile radius of the Mount Shasta volcano. You must be ready to evacuate at any time, as it is currently not known if or when the Mount Shasta volcano will erupt. The Siskiyou Sheriff's Office has attempted to contain the entity, however has so far failed. Thank you for your cooperation.
When we discover the power that's in our hands, we find the tools to create, the motivation to make, and the confidence to build.
A civil authority has issued a volcano warning for the following counties/areas. Siskiyou, California, on John 23rd, 2024. Effective until further notice. Message from USGS. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. Code red volcano warning in effect due to a possible eruption of Mount Shasta. Evacuate immediately. This is not a drill. Ashfall is expected to spread across the area after the eruption and will cause extensive damage to homes and will create breathing problems to those who refuse to evacuate. Bring all essential supplies and get out of the area as soon as possible.
Because when we build,
Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5. That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. Hello, I am a representative of the President. The following message I'm about to read was given authorization by the President himself. It goes as follows. My fellow Americans, good evening. Today, I address you in a time of turmoil. Across our nation, various ball-shaped entities linked to Countryballs have appeared. These entities have understandably caused concern and confusion among our citizens. First and foremost, let me assure you that the federal government is fully engaged in understanding and addressing the situation. We are working closely with state and local authorities, as well as leading scientists and experts, to investigate and respond appropriately. To ensure your safety and the safety of your loved ones, please follow these guidelines. If you encounter one of these entities, do not approach, touch, or attempt to move it. These entities are currently under study, and we do not yet fully understand their nature or potential. If you see one of these entities, contact local law enforcement or the dedicated national hotline at 1-800-123-4567. Provide the location and any other relevant details. Unless it is essential to go outside, please remain indoors. This is especially important in areas where multiple entities have been reported. Ensure that you have an emergency kit prepared. This should include water, non-perishable food, medications, a flashlight, batteries, a first aid kit, and any necessary personal items. Who's there? Wait, oh God, no. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. All clear. There is no threat or danger to the contiguous United States. The Countryballs that posed a threat to the United States have been successfully eliminated. You are now safe to exit your shelters.